Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy T, putting the G in geek, coming to you with another episode of On the Hunt. You know, the weekly web series where I kind of tell you guys the hot books that I'm looking for. I gotta start this video off like I start them all off by saying, you know, this isn't really investment advice. This isn't really financial advice, you know what I mean? We're just trying to get some of the hot books at cover price. It's all for fun, so please don't spend your rent money. Another point of this video is to share information with each other, share information with me. I don't know what you're getting. I may want to get it. The day is young. It's the best day of the week, comic day. So let's get right to it. So let's get right into some Marvel action. The first book I'm going to pick up from Marvel is The Life of Captain Marvel. They're saying that this is a fresh, deeper look into the origin of Captain Marvel. The solicitation, Marvel is actually calling it the definitive origin of Captain Marvel. So it might be a cool thing to pick up, kind of read and have that true, like, deep origin. And to go along with that, I'm going to grab The Life of Captain Marvel #1, the Art Germ cover. It's a pretty nice Art Germ cover. I like it, you know. I kind of like the pose and stuff like that. I like the colors. I like her suit. I find it's, like, striking and stuff like that. Next, I'm going to grab Life of Captain Marvel #1, the Fiona Staples cover. Well, I was going to grab this, and then I found out it was kind of an incentive. I'm really not trying to overpay, but, you know, Fiona Staples is from Calgary, so we end up seeing her a lot, so the signatures would have been easy to get on that. But, again, I don't know. If it was cover price, I would have picked it up, but since it's not, I probably won't, because, you know, she's pretty good. She usually does remarks and stuff like that, cool ones, so, but nah, not for aftermarket prices. The next book I'm going to pick up is Spider-Gwen #34. This is supposed to be a new name, new costume, kind of the debut of that. Also, I like it's a cool Edge of Spider-Verse homage, you know, to her first appearance there. Edge of Spider-Verse 2, I kind of like that homage, so I'll probably pick that up. And lastly, I'd pick up just one book for the cover. It's kind of a small week this week, nothing really too dazzling. That would be Star Wars Darth Vader Annual #2, the Raza cover B. It's a cool Vader cover. I love the universe. I love how it's kind of in his cape. I do like when stuff like that goes on, and I really like the lightsaber, how he's kind of pointing it right at the camera, quote unquote. Yeah, it's a cool cover. It's probably what I pick up, and that'd probably do it for Marvel. Moving right along, we're going to get into some DC books, and the first book I'm going to pick up from DC is Injustice vs. the Masters of the Universe #1. It looks cool. It's supposed to be a good read. I kind of like the cover, you know what I mean? I kind of like the other kind of crossover series, so I might give that a flip, check it out. I don't know. I'm not too 100% about that. The next book I'm going to pick up is Teen Titans Go to the Movies #1. This is only $1, and they got a movie coming out, so it might be kind of interesting. You know, it might be a fun read. The previews of the movie look pretty good. It looks cute and funny, so I don't know. I'd probably pick that up for $1. Next thing I'd pick up just for the cover is Batman #51, the Carrie Andrews variant. This one is decent. I do like the detail in Batman. I like the detail in his costume and stuff like that. You know what I mean? He's good. I don't know. It's just pretty detailed, pretty good stuff. Next book I'd pick up is Harley Quinn #46, the Frank Cho variant. I'm slowly losing steam on these, you know. I'm keeping a full collection of these. I think I might start to really weed them out and keep only the ones I love, and maybe even take out some of the iffy ones in my collection. In the beginning, you know, I thought maybe it'd be like a 12-issue run or 10 issues or something like that, but now that we're kind of going on 30, 40 issues of it, like, I really don't want the run. So I'm gonna just, you know, go in with a more critical eye and just really pick out the ones I like, but I might as well pick this one up for now, you know what I mean? I do like it. I like the outfit, you know what I mean? It's kind of got the metal outfit. I don't know. It's kind of cool. The next book I'd pick up is Justice League #4, the Jim Lee variant. I like this cover. It's a nice Wonder Woman cover. You know what I mean? It's pretty good. It's some good Jim Lee, you know, average Jim Lee stuff. I would probably pick that up for sure. The next book I would maybe pick up for the cover is Justice League #4, the 1/100 pencil sketch Jim Lee variant. I only bring this one up because I like it a lot more than the color one, which is rare for me. Usually I like the colored, but the pencils, actually even the art looks better. I know the price tag on that one's not really going to be for the faint of heart, so to be honest, I really probably wouldn't be able to pick that one up, but you know what I mean? It's still really cool. The pencils are really cool. Maybe if you wait on eBay, it might go down a little bit. So yeah, but still, might be cool to look at while you're there. So that's going to do it for DC. We're going to move right along to Aftershock Comics, and only really one comic I'd pick up from Aftershock this week, and that is Clan Killers #1. They are calling this the demented stepchild of Game of Thrones. mixed with Braveheart and mixed with Mark Miller's Badass, so I don't know, that sounds kind of cool. It's about the daughter of a power-hungry king who decides it's best for all if she and her good friend hatch a plan to kill all the clans in her land, and then, I don't know, end the plan with killing her father. It promises countless twists and turns, you know, being solicited like a Game of Thrones, so, you know, you're gonna probably have a lot of switched alliances and stuff like that. Might be cool to kind of flip through, have a look, see if you like it. That's about it from Aftershock. Next, we're going to move on to Amigo. We're just going to get into some indie books here. The first book, the only book I'm going to pick up from Amigo is Nancy in Hell #1. The book supposedly has a cult following and has had a pilot episode which is successfully kickstarted. I guess the story is after Nancy dies, she wakes up in hell where she tries to survive a relentless demon chase. I don't know, it sounds kind of cool. I don't really know about it too much. I might have to have a flip through that one, see how I like it. That's going to do it for Amigo. Next, I'm going to move on to Archie Comics, and really only one title I pick up from Archie this week, and that is Archie Meets Batman 66 #1. In the solicitation, they're saying this is the first time that these two iconic characters will ever be teaming up, or I don't know, have had this crossover. There's some art from Dan Parent in this one, which is always cool. And to go along with that, just for the cover, maybe I would pick up Archie Meets Batman 66, the Ty Templeton variant. It's a cool movie homage cover. I kind of like it a lot. So maybe I would pick that one up. I do like the, you know, Betty kind of throwing up the, or sorry, that's Veronica, I believe, actually throwing up the thing for the race and whatnot. So I don't know, those are really the only two books I'd pick up from Archie. Moving right along, we're going to get to Aspen Comics. Again, there's a lot of kind of indies where I'm only grabbing one because, again, it was kind of a small week in comics, so I'm just going to check out a couple things. So, you know, like I said, just letting you guys know what I'm going to be checking out. Again, next we're going to move on to Aspen, and I'd pick up Soulfire #1, the Michael Turner C variant. I'm not 100% sure if this is an incentive, so I'm not really trying to overpay for it because I'm actually not really sure if I like it. I like the grainy look it has, but overall, just the way it's kind of the face and then the grainy surrounding, it kind of looks unfinished to me. You know what I mean? So maybe they just found something in archives, just a little facial starting, and they kind of, I don't know, did that up with it. Again, it looks kind of cool, I can't determine. Maybe if I saw it for cover price and I really just didn't feel anything else, I would pick this up. But other than that, I'm pretty iffy on it. Again, I'd also pointed it out because I know there's a lot of Michael Turner fans. I am one, but like I said, this one not exactly my favorite. So I don't know if I'm going to go with it. That's all I'm going to grab. Moving right along, we're going to get to Bongo Comics, and I'm going to pick up Futurama Annual #1. There's a huge fan base for Futurama, you know what I mean, so there might be some kind of long-term in this. I've sold some of that kind of stuff. I mean, Futurama #1 is actually worth some good money. And you know, it's back in its comic form. It's kind of been away for a while, so I could see a lot of people kind of looking for that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to pick up from Bongo. Next company I'm going to look at is Danger Zone. I'm really only going to pick up one book from that. Is 12 Devils Dancing #1. It's supposedly sold out. The story sounds pretty cool. It's about an FBI agent who tries to unsuccessfully outrun his past. In his retirement, an old friend tries to torture him for the last of his days. He then teams up with a college student in attempt to catch the killer before he racks up more female victims. Again, you know what I mean? It kind of has a cool title, looks kind of neat. Stories about serial killers and stuff like that I can always get behind if I flip through it, and it looks kind of raw and gritty. And that's going to do it for Danger Zone. Next, we're going to get to Scout Comics, and the book I'm going to pick up from Scout Comics is called The Mall #1. The Mall is set in everybody's favorite decade, the 80s. 3 kids lose their crime boss dad and are thrust into what they think is a legal business in the mall, only to find out that it's an illegal business. And then they're thrust into a world of crime while trying to get through high school. Some sites are calling this movie worthy. I got to admit, when I kind of read the story, I could see it as a movie, you know what I mean? I can even see some scenes play out, you know what I mean, when they first find out that it's actually crime or whatever. I don't know, it sounds kind of cool, plus they're trying to survive high school, you know, I can always kind of get behind that. I like that period, kids in school with problems and stuff like that, so I might give that a flip through. Yeah, check it out. That's it from Scout. Last but not least, I told you we were going to get through all this indie stuff, and we did. The last book I'm going to check out is from a company called Static Press, and the book I'm going to check out is called The Dead Life #1. It's about a worldwide zombie epidemic that sparks when Stephen unknowingly drinks from a cursed chalice. Little does he know that this change this will change the world into an undead nightmare. It sounds kind of cool, you know what I mean? Zombie stories are always cool. It's interesting to see what he drinks from a chalice, and then what, does he have to bite people, or does he just become sick? Is it airborne? I don't know. There's a couple questions that kind of make it a little bit intriguing, so I might have a flip through, see what I think about it. And that's what I'm going to pick up from Statics. Well, guys, that's going to do it for another episode of On the Hunt. You know, thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that good stuff. Make sure you check out saddlecitycomics.com. We always have a bunch of good books on there. Make sure we always check out our other videos. We got CGC unboxings and stuff like that always coming. There was one more little thing I kind of wanted to let you guys know about. It's just a little tiny piece of news. Yesterday, I guess Marvel released a promotional image for an upcoming Superior Octopus series. I'm not too sure about the series. But I'm thinking, if you remember the kind of Superior Spider-Man and how Doc Ock and Spidey kind of intermix bodies and whatnot like that, I thought it was a good little thing. So supposedly they're supposed to be doing a Superior Octopus series. I don't really know how that plays out, but as you can see from the cover, it's kind of Spidey in a white and black suit. He's kind of got these octopus arms coming out. I don't know. I don't really know where they're going to go with this book. I don't know how popular the character is, but just in case you guys wanted to know, actually the first appearance of Otto Octavius becoming Superior Octopus is actually in volume 4 of the Amazing Spider-Man, number 25 it is, one of the Alex Ross covers. It was in the 2017 series with the Ross cover, like I just said. Don't go buying them all up unless you're kind of a gambler. I mean, the first Silk, I mean, these books kind of have a high print run. The first Silk, though, still demonstrates that even in a high print run, these books can go for good money. And there was some variance with this one, so I mean, you might as well kind of give that one a check out. I did kind of, while I was at my LCS, have a look for this, and those Ross covers are sold out. I was actually surprised. They were kind of sitting on the shelf for the longest time, and I went to go get them, and they're gone. So I'm definitely going to have a little hunt for those 25s. Yeah, maybe keep an eye out for those. Maybe grab yourself one if you kind of believe in that. I don't know. Like I said, it's a series. So yeah, again, I would love to stay and chat with you guys, share more information like that, but you know what I mean? Time is ticking. Got to get my butt out there and get these books. I hope you guys have good luck getting these books too. See you next week. Peace.